Where's my audio? Sometimes I have audio, sometimes I don't. Oh, I know I don't have audio, so now let's see, testing with it in. Throwing nothing but strikes. Jorge now with the... Now let's see, testing with it in. So can you guys hear me with it in? Okay, so my mics are working now. Hello, everybody who told us our mics weren't working. We will now get this. So, the kid from Eaton is throwing nothing but strikes. It's quite beautiful. Joe had a ground out to first. Sorry, Joe had a ground out to second. Throw it out at first. Asshole! Foul ball down the left field line. How's the audio now? How's the audio now? Alright, will you guys hear me now? So we got a 1 ball, 2 strike count. Or sorry, 2-2 count. Ball high inside. Eaton fans thought that was a strike, but I was definitely high and inside. You saw it. I think I got it working now. My receiver, fly ball. So center fielder had a crazy angle on it. He made a catch. So he's out, 2 outs. I think I got it. Now my audio is all crackly and horrible. The receiver is having trouble. So that's my problem, is at the receiver level. Cole is up, strike 1. I need to put this, I need to put my, well, I just take it out, I plug it in, and there's only one thing you can do, is like, Cole with a huge line drive down the left field line. That's going to be a double. That is really good contact. He's going to go to 2. Oh, wow. Cole stopped at first for reasons unknown. And he is safe at second. And so he is safe on that double. All right, Teddy now. We've got 2 down. Teddy up. Teddy's made contact every time he's run here. Good defense, as we saw in the other game. We've seen our hit right at the center. With it. End of first, it's 1-0 to the Reds, and I'm going to go keep working on the audio here while I turn the mic over to Chuck. get this thing to work. I apologize. Got a runner on first. All right, Josiah with the seeing eye ground ball up the middle, coming back from flummoxed by the first couple. All right, let's see how we're doing here. Can you hear me now? Okay, so the good news is you guys can hear me. The bad news is it's super scratchy. I don't know what to do about that, honestly. So here we are in the top of the bottom of the second. Eaton put another run on the board in the second, but Cole is pitching well and keeping him close. Josiah, the seeing eye ground ball up the middle, as I mentioned. So we've now got Josiah, who is the team's best base stealer, playing cat and mouse game with the pitcher. The pitcher from Eaton has been throwing the ball right over the plate. It's really quite impressive. Josiah with a steal. All right. So now we've got Aaron up. Automatic Aaron, as I've been calling him, because he's been putting the ball in play. That right side's wide open. He's going to hit the ball. Oh, unfortunately, right to the second baseman. It eats him up. No D. Josiah with a heads-up play. Josiah comes in to score. Aaron is thrown out at first, but Josiah cuts the lead in half for the Reds. And Aaron, of course, making contact again. Automatic Aaron with that contact is right now our RBI leader for this game. So in steps Isai. Isai hits that ball off the end of the bat. It takes a funky bounce and it goes right to the shortstop, who makes a beautiful throw to a very well-positioned first baseman, 2 down. But he hit that one off the end of the bat. It hit off like a corkscrew. So took a weird, funky at bat or bounce to the. All right, Ricardo is up now. So nobody on and 2 outs, and Ricardo is barely ready before that ball comes in. So we're changing up on the coaching here. We've got Coach Nick down first base line, which is usually where Coach Hunter is. Coach Hunter's been promoted to third base coach, and it looks like Coach Paul now is on the bench doing bench coach. Wow, that was a beautiful off-speed pitch, maybe sinker even. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and a pop-up. That ball may drop. It's going to end up in no man's land. It does drop. Ricardo with a beautifully well-timed swing to kind of loop that ball in. That brings up to bat Christopher. We've got 2 down now with Christopher up. Christopher had a really great hit at the end of last game. So Dad over here calling for him to be aggressive. He has a very natural swing, and if you can make contact, that's a big thing. Oh, single through the left side. Both runners advance just over the glove of the third baseman. That was a beautiful little swing. And you got to be pretty happy about that. Get your signs, boys! Vamos! All right, Jax is going to stand in now. It looks like the Eaton pitcher digging in now, checking out his runners. Jack watches strike 1 come in. All right, Jack's had some troubles here with his hitting, and he's been working on it. I'd love to see him get a little bit more aggressive. Pitcher doing a lot of twisting out of the thing. Ball, wait up. He held up his swing, so that's a ball 1. But the pitcher doing a lot of twisting out on the mound, and he is getting an official kind of heads up from the ump. The ump doesn't call a balk, but does say you can't come set and then twist like a tornado. Jack lets that ball go outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Dig that foot in. Jack digging his foot in. See strike 2. That's a strike all day, Jack. Come on, you got to be aggressive. Be aggressive. Jack with strike 3 there, and that ends the inning. Kind of a lot of fancy footwork there for Jack in the box, and not his best swing. So that ends the inning, but the Jackrabbits come back and score a run. It is 2-1 as we go into the top of the third, the Jackrabbits, and hopefully the audio will improve here. It appears as though, is Teddy doing, is he pitching or is he just doing Home Depot? He's just doing gardening. All right, Cole will continue to pitch. Teddy is out there doing some gardening. Huh? Who's 42? Oh. Where's Gianni? Is Gianni playing in the outfield then? Yep. No, Teddy played last inning. I don't know either. Hey, the Diamondbacks beat the Rockies 9-2. So even though the Rockies won 2 of those 3 games, they got crushed today. And that ends that. I now have set up that Google tells me, ESPN tells me, MLB tells me, and then I stupidly asked Alexa to tell me.
Why?
I don't know. They said, do you want to follow the Colorado Rockies? I said, sure. And then that means that now she sends me a message just like all the other people do. So every time they get... Yeah. No, when they get...
always was.
Yeah. Hey, you want to call this, Chuck, or you want me to? Or... We do, and I used to try to do evens, and he does odds, but then I just did the evens. So why don't you do, is your mic behind you still working?
I do evens.
Well, you're going to do odds now, because I just did the second in there. It's at bottom, top of 3. 2-1.
All right, Jackrabbits, top of the third inning. Score is 2-1. Reds. Jackrabbits are still the same defensively. Cole's still on the mound. Mike just told me my audio sucks. I think he was talking about the clearness.
Learn something, Ricardo!
The static. Not my broadcast, hopefully. No ball is 1 strike. Cole working from the stretch with no one on base. Pitch 2 right down the middle. Cole did strike out the side last inning. The Reds did scratch 1 run across the plate. But Cole did strike out the side. All 3 outs will be a strikeout. Number 7 swings the one over his head for a strikeout. Eastside throws it around the horn. Number 1 stepping in for the Reds.
I like your housekeeping, Eastside. Keep your house in order, buddy.
Zara, my sidekick, letting everyone know she's here. She's paying attention. Number 1 is up for the Reds. Cole working from the stretch. Ball 1 low in the dirt, blocked by Eastside. Oh, the pitch, swing and a miss. 1-1 is the count. Fly ball to center field, drops in front of Jack for a single. 1 out, 1 on. Number 5 up to bat for the Reds.
get two. Let's get two.
Ball high and in. Number 5 gets out of the way.
Vamos, Libras. Let's go, boys.
Cole steps off, takes a look at the first base runner.
Let's go, Jackrabbits.
He retreats back to first base with no throw. Straight up. Foul ball straight up. East side flips off the mask looking for it, but unable to make a play on it.
Watch the steal now. Watch the steal.
1-1's the count.
Going.
Straight up again. East side makes it, flips the mask. It's out of play over the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Cole's really done a nice job this year of, as the season's progressed, of being more conscious of his speed of delivery to the plate when there's runners on base. He used to have a more of a higher leg kick, a slower delivery, but he's sped that up as the season's progressed, recognizing that the runners often steal on the pitcher versus the catcher. So Cole's done a good job of speeding up his delivery to the plate with runners on base. That was a strike 3. Runner stole at second base. So there's 2 outs. Eastside made a nice throw, but they weren't able to get the runner at second. So 2 outs, a runner on second base. Number 11 up to bat. Cole steps off and fakes the throw to second base. First pitch is a ball. Low and outside.
He's going.
Foul ball off the backstop. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 runner on second base. 2-1 Reds. Here in the top of the 3rd inning.
Right fielder trying to shoot.
Timeout for the right fielder, Aaron, who's tying his shoe. Thanks for that, Mike.
Welcome. I was confused why we had 2 down. Plays at 1. Just ball down, Cole. Just ball down.
Cole working from the stretch. Ball is low.
Third.
Gets away from Eastside. The runner advances from second to third. 3 balls, 1 strike's the count. Attack here, Cole. Foul ball off the backstop. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 outs, runner on third. 2-1 ball game. Hopefully Cole attacks the batter here. Foul ball. Number 11 continues the battle here with Cole. Fouling off the last 2 pitches. Still a full count. Popped up in foul territory. Joe's hustling for it, but unable to make a play. Good hustle by Joe, the first baseman. Unable to make a play on that foul ball in foul territory. Another foul ball. This one pulled down the third base line. Ball 4 is high. Number 11 walks. It's a courtesy runner coming out for the catcher, number 11, who just walked.
Two down, guys, two down.
Cole steps off and fakes the third. The runner steals second. A nice throw by Esai. He slides in safely, but the runner from third scores. Not sure why they threw down a second on that. Assuming coach gave that signal. There's a ball hit down the right field line. Gets running for third. It's an RBI triple for the Reds. Both runs scored, or one run scored. One scored on the steal prior to that. Still 2 outs. Number 28's up to bat for the Reds. I believe it is now 4-1 Reds after both of those runs scored. And ball one was high, 1-0. Foul tip. Squeezed by Esai. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Score is 4-1. Runner on third base, 2 outs. Nice pitch by Cole. Umpire calls a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Let's get him now, let's get him.
Ball 3 high, full count. Fly ball. Just over the shortstop. Jack comes in and grabs it. But ball drops in no man's land between shortstop and center field. Runner from third base scores. It's 5-1 Reds. Esai goes out to talk to Cole.
Go, boys. 2 out, 2 out, 2 out.
Two outs. Runner on first. 5-1 ball game. Ball 1 high. Cole working from the stretch. Fouled off by number 44. 1-1. Fly ball to right field. Aaron sets up underneath it. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. Middle of the 3rd. 5-1 Reds.
We'll take this opportunity while the next team warms up their new pitcher, or their old pitcher, I really can't say that's for sure, to wish Sheila a speedy recovery. Hope you're feeling good soon, sir, ma'am. We'll get those margaritas soon.
Joe's up the bat. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Oh,
Joe with a base hit between the shortstop and the third baseman. Hits past the left fielder. Joe coasts into second base. Turns and takes a look.
Joe's mama is definitely proud of that. I see some jackrabbit ears from second base. Why? I'm not sure why, but I have to go to a 1-900 voice when I speak on this thing.
And that's my in-booth assistant, Darcy. For all who are wondering.
I'm the expert when it comes to the microphones.
Not sure what she's an expert at yet, but apparently something. Joe leading off second base. Jorge pops it up to the third baseman. Just in fair territory, makes the catch for the first out. Joe back to second base. Bringing up Cole.
Cole, they gave me a microphone.
Give her a microphone.
Cole still trying to win his $100 for hitting one over the fence. Today it's a little deep at $350, but he goes for right field. He can make it for $300.
Cole in the box. Ground ball to the third baseman. Looks Joe back. Throws out Cole at first. Joe advances to third on the throw. 2 outs. Joe on third base. Bringing up Teddy.
Vamos, Teddy! Vamos, Culebres! Get that hit.
Who's listening?
Come on.
Sheila and Steve are listening. I'm sure Mike's folks are listening from Las Vegas. My family was listening earlier. I'm not sure if they're still tuning in or not. Zara's listening.
Butter, 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 butter.
Let's go, Teddy.
Come on, Teddy. We're banging on.
Teddy always
The Reds are calling a little meeting at the mound.
I promise. He always bats for us.
The opposing team has a question on the Jackrabbits lineup. Not sure what the question is. The Jackrabbits are batting in order. Joe batted, then Jorge, then Cole. And Teddy's our is our fourth hitter, as always. Not sure what the question was, but
They're going to give you the right field line, take the right field line.
apparently they have something out of whack on their side. But nonetheless, Teddy's up to bat. 2 outs. Joe on for third base.
Look at that. Your outfield shifts on Teddy.
Get through there. Good boy, Teddy. Teddy with a ground ball between first and second base. The first baseman comes over and grabs it. Throws to the pitcher, who does not get to the bag in time. Teddy beats out the infield hit. It's an RBI infield hit single for Teddy.
Shift. All right, Josiah, all you, buddy.
Number 21, Josiah is up to
Grab
bat.
this ball.
5-2 Reds.
Slide!
Teddy with the stolen base. Mike telling Teddy to slide. Clearly Teddy felt he didn't need to slide. Was in standing up. Ball 2 to Josiah. 2 balls, no strikes.
Just
Strike
getting
one.
inside.